Doug McCain here with the LA Sports Report. You can find me at DMAC_LA. That's at DMAC_LA. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button, and most importantly, give me all your takes right down below in the comments section. I want all your takes on today's topic right down below in the comments section. And for all the latest Lakers news and rumors, head over to the LASportsReport.com. The news that NBA fans have been wanting to hear for months is getting closer and closer. No official announcement by the NBA as of yet, but the NBA is back. Adrian Wojnarowski tweeted this morning, so the NBA is inviting 22 teams to Orlando, 13 Western Conference, 9 Eastern Conference, 8 regular season games per team, playing for the 8 seeds, July 31st to October 12th. Vote tomorrow to ratify the NBA's back. So the NBA has not officially announced the return just yet, but the NBA's Board of Governors will vote on the proposal tomorrow, and it is expected to be a slam dunk. We are expected to have basketball back by the end of July, and this is how it's going to all break down. All 22 teams will return to play at Disney's ESPN Wide World of Sports complex in July. So you're looking at a July 31st start date. You're looking at 8 regular season games. So 8 total regular season games. I like that number. It brings the regular season to 71 total games. That's a legitimate title. It allows some of these teams the opportunity to try to make the playoffs. We're going to get into that in a second here. But 71 total games. And then most importantly, it allows these teams and players to ramp up for playoff level competition. We know that a playoff game is not the same level of intensity as a regular season game, and if you look at this layoff, if the season starts on July 31st, that will be a 142-day layoff since the last NBA games on March 11th. So 142 days, that's a longer layoff than any of the last 3 off seasons when the NBA moved up its start date to mid-October. So these players need a chance to play because we want to see quality basketball come playoff time. Because look, 8 games is not a lot of games. These players, they need to get their conditioning down. They need to find their rhythm, need to find their chemistry once again with their teammates. Look, we still haven't seen Dion Waiters with the Los Angeles Lakers. Giannis Antetokounmpo mentioned that he didn't get to shoot much. He doesn't have a basketball rim at his house. So these players, they need to ramp up. But considering the circumstances, I'm very happy for 8 games. I was fearing that they were going to jump right into the playoffs. We were going to see a lot of sloppy basketball. We were going to be all hyped for the 2020 NBA playoffs, and we were going to see teams come out and battle like this.
No, DeAndre! Come on! Come on! Hey!
So you're going to get 22 of the 30 teams returning to action. That includes current playoff teams and teams within 6 games of the final playoff spot. So we're talking in the Western Conference, the Kings, Pelicans, Spurs, Suns, and Trailblazers. They're not in the current playoffs, but they will be invited to take part in that final 8 games and possibly a play-in tournament for that 8th seed. So more on that hopefully tomorrow. And then in the Eastern Conference, the only team outside of the top 8 will be the Washington Wizards. So that means the Hornets, the Bulls, the Knicks, the Pistons, the Hawks, the Cavs, Warriors, Wolves, their season's over.
I'm not going to be here. I'm not going to be here. I'm not going to be here.
So I understand it. Look, the more teams, the more players you have, the more chance for a COVID outbreak. And hey, look, those teams, they don't deserve to be in it. Under these circumstances, we don't need to see the Knicks and the Warriors anymore this year. And another thing this accomplishes is it makes those final 8 regular season games must-watch games. Look, we're going to be tuning in no matter what, but you know it's just going to be quality opponents. Quality opponents going head-to-head to get the seeding down for the top 16 teams that will ultimately make the playoffs. So I have no issue with it. I actually think it's going to make the product on the floor that much better because then you're going to see teams aren't going to have those gimme wins to try to pad their season record towards the end of the season. Now, the other pressing issue when it comes to the playoffs is how will teams get that home court advantage? The Bucks and the Lakers, they've sat atop their respective conferences all season long. How do you give the Lakers and the Bucks a home court advantage? Well, ESPN's Dave McMenamin released some of the ideas that are being discussed. One of them is high higher seeded teams get possession to start second, third, and fourth quarters. Hey, I think I remember someone mentioning that months ago. That was your boy. We were talking about that here, having the higher seeded team get the ball to start every quarter. Hey, man, I thought it was a good idea then. I still think it's a good idea now. And then how about higher seeded teams designates one player to be allowed 7 fouls before fouling out? Look, I don't know if I want to see Patrick Beverley with 7 fouls to give. That could get dangerous. Just ask Russell Westbrook. And then how about this? The higher seeded team receives 1 extra coach's challenge. I don't think that'll make a huge difference, and I think it should be all about spicing up the game. What can generate more fan interest? I don't think people are going to rush to the TV sets to see, oh, they have an extra coach's challenge. I think the only thing that will do is it'll slow the game down more. I'm not a big fan of that one. And then higher seeded team transports actual hardwood home court to Orlando. To me, that should just be a given. I want to see the Lakers floor with the purple and gold there regardless. I don't think that should be an issue whatsoever. They should transport it. They do it all the time. Look at what they do for the NCAA tournament. I think that's a no-brainer. And then how about higher seeded teams get hotel choice priority? Look, what, it's going to be a 6-star hotel versus a 5.5-star hotel. All these NBA players, they travel in luxury. They stay at the best hotels on the planet. I don't think that's a big one. I think they need to go back to the drawing board. And here's one that I want to present here. I think this is what they should do for the higher seeded team. I think the higher seeded team should get the opening shot. Yes, the opening shot. Look, if you've ever played pickup basketball, there's someone that's designated to shoot to see who gets the ball first, right? I think the opening shot, you should have the ability to shoot from a three-pointer. You can shoot a half-court shot maybe for 4 or 5 points, a three-pointer, or you can shoot a free throw for 1 point or a mid-range shot for 2 points. You give the home team the opportunity to start the game with a 2, 3, 4 point advantage. I think that would spice things up. And to me, look, home field advantage is worth an extra, 2, 3 points per game. And I think that's the most important thing. So really when it comes to home court advantage, it's about extra possessions and it's about extra points. And hey, I think they should do it for the first half and the second half. And another thing too, hey, they always say about a basketball game, they'll say it only gets good in the final 5 minutes. I'm going to watch the fourth quarter of the game. This will have people wanting to tune in from the very start of the game to the very start of the second half. So I want to see the opening shot. What do you guys think about my idea? Do you guys have any of your ideas to give teams home court advantage? Let me know down below in the comments. And for all the latest Lakers news and rumors, head over to the LASportsReport.com.